Welcome to the LDS Mental Health Podcast. This is a podcast for faithful women who want healing in their relationships, guidance from God, and internal peace. Each week, you'll hear mental health concepts taught through a spiritual lens from me, a licensed clinical mental health counselor, to help you start thinking in a higher and holier way. Welcome back to the 12 Days of Christ Connections. We are on the 12th and final day of identifying strategies to make long-lasting connections with the Savior to build your relationship with Him. Today's Christ connection is to create a connection plan. Now, you've been through 11 days of ideas to connect with Christ. That may have felt overwhelming to be presented with 11 ways to connect better with Christ, especially if they're ones you aren't currently doing. The point wasn't to have you implement all 11 and be experts at them by the end of these 12 days. The point was to help you see that there are a lot of ways to connect with Christ daily. Some ideas will resonate with you more than others. So today is all about coming up with a small and simple plan to start implementing some of those ideas. So what I want you to do is look at your PDF download and scan through that list of the 11 ideas and that help you connect with Christ. Pick out the top 3 that feel totally doable for you. That may seem like, ones that seem like they could really fit into your life simply and without much extra planning. Then I want you to write them down on your printout, or if you don't have that printed out, then somewhere that you'll see it. Then I want you to just pick one that you want to start working with first. Set up a reminder or some way to implement it on a daily basis and practice it for at least a week. When you feel like you're doing it consistently without having to look at your reminder, then come back and start working on the second one. Repeat that process with the third one. At the end, you'll have been implementing 3 different ways to connect with Christ daily. And that is your connection plan. All right, I hope you have found value in these 12 days of Christ Connections. If you did, I would love for you to share this series with a friend. Also, be sure to hit the follow or subscribe button on your podcast app so that you can check out some of the other episodes of the LDS Mental Health Podcast. I would love to hear from you and how this series helped you, so reach out to me on Instagram at Niki Olsen Coaching. All right, have a wonderful day. Thank you for listening to the LDS Mental Health Podcast. I hope you were able to find ways of healing, guidance, and peace. If you liked this episode, please share it with a friend who would love to start thinking in a higher and holier way as well. Or hit that follow button so you don't miss out on any episodes. Also, check out the links in my show notes for other episodes you might like and links for other mental health resources on my website.